G'day, and welcome to Forkman and the Champ, a dub podcast episode number 39. We're one away from that big 4-0, not quite there yet, but this time, next podcast will be the big 4-0. And
For
guess
us.
what?
It's the new
Boy,
30.
do
That's the new 30, though. So we'll be back at 30. 40 is the new 30, as they say. So
yeah.
as of next week, we'll be back at 30.
But boy, do we have a surprise for you next podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We won't tell you what it is yet. It could be a pile of shit on your doorsteps.
That could be it. That could be going out to all the listeners. You never know.
Especially to our number one fan. What is his name? Grumpy.
Oh, Grumpy, yeah. Well, Grumpy lives at my house, so probably we shouldn't do it to him.
Maybe outside his bedroom.
Maybe outside his bedroom, yeah. Well, his bedroom's right next to mine.
Maybe under his pillow.
Yeah, maybe we'll take a shit on his pillow, give him pink eye.
Pink eye. That will make him probably even more grumpier.
Could be. Could cheer him up, mate. Maybe he'll cancel out. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Anyway, how have you been this past week?
Yeah, I've been good. Just working, chilling. Only did 6 days this week, so I only did 5 days of work this week actually, which was nice. But had my RDO and I've taken Saturdays off as leave now, so that's good.
Nice. So you had an RDO and now you're all refreshed.
Yeah, well, I've been back at work since Sunday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've done 4 days, 2 more, and then I'm off till Tuesday then, so 3 days off this week, which is good.
Nice. And I bet you can't wait.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Going up to Lawn on Friday, which will be nice.
No, I haven't been to Lawn in years.
Yeah, I don't go there much, but I figured, might go somewhere nice, go somewhere a bit fancier like Lawn, rather than usually just go up to High Country or something like that.
Yeah, go spend your money in the regionals.
Yeah, that's it. Go and save Victoria single-handedly, mate. That's what I'm going to do.
One town at a time.
One town at a time, mate.
And then you'll tell them about the podcast?
Yep, we're going to become the Great Ocean Road #1 podcast.
Nice. No. Are you going to have it playing on the radio like you did the last time?
Yeah, maybe. Listen to it on the way up, huh? I might lose my mind.
Get a couple serpent dudes being like, "You dude, what you listening to?"
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll say, mate. So we can say, could become the new podcast of the surfing community, mate. We start talking about waves and grommets and I don't know.
Where to get some good green?
Where to get some good green, man? Cowabunga, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can get around it. I can get around surfers. They got good words that they say, like grommet, cowabunga, stuff like that.
I could see you on a surfboard now, falling in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, mate. I don't fall in, mate. I've surfed before. I used to be a little bit of a surfer as a youngster.
Ever been bitten by a shark?
No, but I've been bitten. One of the Cronulla sharks I've been bitten by, but not by a shark at the ocean.
Okay, cool. That's double checking.
Yeah.
Anyway. But you gonna ask me how I've been, or?
No, to be frank, I don't quite care.
Oh, fuck you too, mate.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway, let's go to the topic.
Anyway.
All right, Forkman, how you been?
Not too bad. Been busy decorating the place.
Yeah, I can
Christmas.
say it's looking good.
Yeah, getting into that Christmas spirit.
The Crimbo spirit.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we get into the show now because I've told you how I've been telling you what I've been up to, but let's get into the podcast. Let unwrap this shit and get into it.
Let's just got a lot to unpack this week, so let's just get on into it.
Yep,
dive on in to the
champ.
Cool. Yeah.
As you know, we now have some newfound freedoms. When we leave the house, we no longer need to wear a mask.
Oh yeah, it's good. Well, because I was primarily working outside, so I would be annoying on hot days as well, having to wear a mask all the time out in the sun. Killer. So now that we don't, it's great.
Yeah, exactly. When I went out yesterday, I forgot how to breathe.
Yeah.
Quite literally, I forgot how to breathe. I'm like, how do you breathe again without this mask on? And I'm like finding it hard after that, but then got back into a pattern.
Yeah.
And we're able to finally breathe. We can also now have 18 people during the course of the day over at our houses. How cool is that? Have you had many people over?
No, I haven't had many people over yet, but I went to a friend's house last night, which was quite nice.
Nice. How many people were there?
There wasn't heaps and heaps. There was probably about there was maybe about 5 or 6 of us, which was kind of good.
Nice. So you had a little Barbie?
Yeah, we had a few drinks, we had some dip.
Nice.
There was
Were you
quite
all
a nice...
wearing your masks? I think you're still meant to wear masks in people's houses.
Well, we were outside, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dan Andrew didn't have to listen to the podcast at all?
Yeah, there's a nice al fresco area.
Nice. What else can we do that we couldn't do? Oh, we can all go back into the office again for next week. Next week.
Oh, really?
So that should be fun. We'll probably see about 25. Actually, they said 25% of the office can go back to the workplace.
25%.
I get all the higher ups will be back in the office, and they'll leave everyone out at home. Or that's what I would do if I was running a business. Have all the higher ups at the office and have everyone out at home. You know what I mean? Then you don't have to fight over your car. Who get the best car park at the work, or the higher ups get the best.
Yeah. Well, it's going to mean there's going to be more traffic, doesn't there?
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. Unfortunately. But now we can go to pubs, more pubs, more people at pubs, so more
people at the pubs, yeah.
More lively.
We can also go up into the interstate and country areas.
Yeah, we can now go to New South Wales. I'm thinking we're going to take the show on the road.
We're going straight to.
We're going to cross
Coffs
the border.
Harbour.
Cross the border.
We're going live from the Big Banana.
I reckon, let's go live from the park that over the border from. Is it Albury over here or Wodonga?
You go to Albury. It's Albury over there. So Wodonga, Petey's from, he's not from there, but he's from that region. So we could go and.
So Albury, we'll go to a cafe in Albury and do the podcast in a cafe in Albury. Use their Wi-Fi.
use their Wi-Fi, mate.
Yeah, thank you for your. Oh, you got. What are you two blokes doing at that? Having coffee and recording a podcast? Where you from?
Record a podcast, mate. We got a Petey's house, mate.
Yeah, did he have a house down there?
Near there somewhere. I'm not sure. I think it's on the Victorian side of the river, maybe.
Oh, well, we need the other side of the river. We need a New South Wales.
No, we can see how good his Wi-Fi is. We might be able to get a signal over the other side.
Yeah, maybe. I reckon surely we can.
Yeah, we'll give it a crack.
Yeah, run the ride over the river if we have to.
Exactly.
By cords.
Yeah, get a modem, get on an Ethernet cable, run it across. Can't hang any bloody kayakers, mate.
Yeah. Oh my god, could you imagine all the kayakers seeing this? They like kayaking and then they see a earth neck cable.
Oh yeah, mate. Not good.
What the heck? Hey, put that there.
Yeah, mate.
We'll blame you. We'll blame the champ.
Oh yeah. No,
anyway, go ahead. They might be
moving on.
You were about to say something?
They might be moving on with the topic. No, you already cut me off, Forkman, and it's going to be the best joke you ever heard as well.
What it?
Yeah.
Well, you going to go Dave Hughes on her?
Yeah, I was going to do Hughes loses it.
Oh my god, are you? But why would you call it Hughes loses it when you're the champ?
Champ
loses it.
Champ ramps it up.
Yeah, Champ ramps it up.
Maybe we'll do that as a segment when we get really desperate.
Yeah, that might be a good segment. Do you have any ramp ups? Do you have anyone you're pissed off with at the moment, other than myself?
Nah.
The postman, maybe he hadn't been delivering your mail on time.
Nah, not the postman. He's been doing a pretty good job. He's been working pretty hard, especially out in these hot days. They've been doing a good job down at Australian Post, mate. Except for the executives who are bloody corrupt as all buggery, but the postman and the post women out there on the ground, they're doing a good job. Have
you ever given one a lollipop or an icy pole on a hot day?
No, but I probably should.
Yeah, I reckon you should. I want to hear.
Get some super dupers.
And then hit record. Tell them you're recording something for your show. Hit record and ask them how their day been.
Yeah.
And how the mail's been delivered. Anyway, moving right along. Champ, do you have a 2021 diary yet?
No, I don't. Well, it's a bit annoying because I was really good at using my 2020 diary, the first time I've ever used a diary properly. And I used it all the way up until March. Really well.
And now it's empty.
Mm-hmm.
No dates in it, nothing, because no one
Yeah.
has committed to anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking about buying a 2021 diary, but I'm like, what am I going to put in the 2021 diary? I don't really want to commit to something and then like be put back into lockdown. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it could happen. Sure. By the way, congratulations to Melbourne on an outstanding treatment. We now COVID free in the state that they know of. I reckon there's like one or two cases, or maybe more cases that maybe they don't know about.
Well, in Victoria.
Yeah, you would think there would be like one, two, or a couple.
If we hit 28 days, that means it's meant to be 0 because the chances of nobody getting it in that 28 days, that means nobody's talking to anybody for more than 15 minutes. Like gathered by what we know from how quickly it spreads.
But you would think that there are some that haven't come forward.
Yeah, but the chances if they haven't come forward and haven't contacted anyone who would come forward is kind of pretty slim after 28 days.
Yeah,
I think somebody would have caught it by now.
Yeah, you would think so. But hey,
So you think we'd be fine.
We never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I get you got to be optimistic. Is that the word?
And I think they say 28 days for eradication, and we're getting close. So we'll say if we make it, we make it.
With 28 days, no community transmission.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I always called it actually?
What?
I used to call it community transition. So like you're transitioning.
Transition.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Transmission.
Then I was told, yeah.
Yeah, no, community. You're transitioning to having COVID. No, it's. I'm looking at the wrong list. So I was looking at podcast 3. I was looking at bin outing. Sorry, on my list. I don't know why I was doing that.
Yeah.
But what was I going to say? Yeah. But no, yeah. So community transmission. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Anyway. Hope you're going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Now moving right along, so I got a message from good old man Chris Galley. G'day, shout out to Chris Galley. You're interrupting the podcast. My train of thought. So
Chris.
Yeah, Chris, man, you're a shit cunt. Feel free to email complaints to Forkman and the Champ. So Forkman and the Champ podcast at gmail.com. Where you can send out your complaints to Chris. Forward that to the Champ. The Champ to the mine.
Yeah, forward it to me, mate.
Yeah, forward it to him. He will deal with it. He's hater and the good-looking guy in the podcast.
I'm the brains and the muscle, and Forkman's just the looks.
I'm not the button person.
He's just the button man. He's just the man with the plan.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I'm the man with the van.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna play something now because it's time for my favorite segment. My new favorite segment. For years, we've been deciding the greatest singer, the greatest voice, the greatest body. But now, guys, it's time for an economical money-making competition. Yeah, that's right. It's Australia's greatest chocolate bar. The Champ searches high and low in every supermarket there is, in every aisle there is, for Australia's greatest chocolate bar. It begins now. Yeah, that's right. It does begin now, to Champ. We are on the search. You are on the search for Australia's greatest chocolate bar.
That's right. So this week, I'm not sure if you guys know how it works, but every week I pair up 2 chocolate bars against each other in a head-to-head, and the winner will progress to the next round. So this week it was Cherry Ripe versus Turkish Delight.
What about that?
And it was Cherry Ripe versus Turkish Delight this week. And
No way.
it was, yes. So, you a fan of any of these chocolate bars, mate?
Yes, I am. I'm a fan of both of them. So you said Turkish Delight versus Cherry Ripe. Am I correct?
Cherry Ripe, yep.
Okay. Yeah, no, I am a fan of, well, more the Cherry Ripe, but I do like a Turkish Delight every now and then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, to be honest, I went into this. I'm a big Turkish Delight fan. I went in there. I like the traditional Turkish Delight lolly. I like the Turkish Delight chocolate bar, and I like the Turkish people as a whole. In fact, let's just throw that out there. This would be, pretty good. And I was really hoping for Turkish Delight to win, but I tell you what, man, I bit into that cherry ripe, and the texture of the cherry filling is so good. The Turkish Delight one's kind of a bit jelly-like. It's a bit gelatinous. It's kind of got no form or texture other than just being, jelly, I guess.
Yeah.
But with the cherry ripe, you bite into it, and it's kind of, it's not actual cherry, but it feels like it's like kind of dehydrated and compacted cherry, kind of like maybe like a glazed cherry, kind of compacted, and it's got all the best bits of cherry and none of the worst bits of cherry in it. The chocolate's kind of a bit darker and richer as well. And it's got to go to Cherry Ripe. Unfortunately, I was hoping for Turkish Delight to take out the whole competition, but I got knocked out first round. Not good for Cherry Ripe.
What done?
Not good for Turkish Delight, sorry. Turkish Delight loses. Cherry Ripe takes.
Lost?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cherry Ripe. Winner.
So Cherry Ripe won that bottle.
Won that battle. So it will probably go on. It will go on. So that's the second of the initial rounds done. I'll probably do a few more. And it's going to go on. That's going to go on to challenge 12 in the first qualifying final. But we've got to do the rest of the brackets first.
Wow. What, can you give it a clue what your next one they're going to be? So people like Betty can get ready for it.
It's going to be Mars versus Snickers.
Okay, well, I already had an email about Mars bars from Betty.
Oh, yeah, same.
She was like, I can never eat a Snickers bar because it's too nutty. A little bit like the Champ.
Oh, wow. You said you had an email about Mars bars, and you just talked about Snickers, bro. You lied to me, bro. How dare you get me with a zinger like that, man? I'm gonna be working on a zinger next week to get you with bad Snickers.
I'll be waiting for my mate, my good old friend, Champ.
All week on a zinger that's gonna ruin your day.
Now, Champ, you may have heard during the week the sad news.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe good news for us. It could be good news. It could be bad news. But have you heard about Hoosie and Ed?
The egg? You say egg?
Ed.
Oh.
Ed Calorie.
Oh, Ed Calorie from TV Burp fame.
Yeah. And Hoosie from
Hoosie loses it.
Yeah, and Hoosie the number one Calden supporter.
Yeah, he is actually after myself.
Yeah, but have you heard about them? Did you hear the news? How they are gonna be? They're gonna be moving on from their program, their 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. slot program. They're gonna be moving up to Today FM up there in Sydney, and they're gonna be waking up Sydney, going head to head with Kyle and Jackie O. Now, I reckon they're going to be interesting. I don't think Hoosie and Ed will go anywhere in breakfast. I reckon it's going to be the biggest mistake the Today Network have made, finding them for breakfast. They're going to be with, I forgot her name. I'll get her name up there for you. I'm trying to remember her name now. But she's well known. She's been on ABC and whatnot.
Annabelle Crabb. Lee Sales.
No, Natalie Sales. Could you imagine that, Hoosie?
Yeah, Hoosie, Ed, and Lee Sales. Emma Alberici, Ros Childs, Julia Baird.
No, so her name is, I believe her name is. Oh, get what? Oh my God! I reckon the Hit Network had. Well, lost the plot. So, Hoosie, Ed, and Aaron.
Oh yeah.
Aaron Malone. But what we gonna do? But I get there can be a little bit of a debate, or a little bit of complaint, or a little bit of a protest. Now, I was gonna because Kerry Bickmore and Tommy Little had that been confirmed as the new drive host for 2021. But I have a little pitch.
Oh, we've already lost the pitch already. We were just about to do the pitch.
We were about to do the pitch.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
I reckon let's do the pitch. They may change their mind. It worth a shot.
Oh man.
They could.
Oh man.
I
already told my parents that we were going to get it. I told
Yeah?
my friends I was going to be on the radio. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So, Dibba, my idea for the thing. Are you seeing that, Champ? By the way.
Yeah. Oh, not yet.
Tell me when it up.
Yeah.
Finky moody, finky moody, finky moody, finky.
Say that?
It up.
I clicked and it's
Yeah,
up.
it up.
Brilliant. Yeah.
No. So, guys, as you can see, the Champ and I were going to pitch our drive show ID to the Hit Network, Forkman and the Champ, 5 p.m. till 6 p.m. weekdays, only on the Hit Network for the drive home, taking over Hoosie and Ed. But unfortunately, we got beaten at the post by Kerry Bickmore and Tommy Little. We're definitely way funnier than Kerry and Tommy, I reckon. We could also go a little bit Hoosie. Like the Champ. Look at the Champ. He had a perfect segment right here that he's going to do. It called The Champ Ramps. Take it away.
Am I doing that now? I told you I wasn't going to do the Champ ramp.
I'm sorry, but you're doing it now. Ramp it up.
Jeez, I tell you, man. I tell you what really grinds my gears. buddy, podcast co-hosts, mate. They bloody get me every time, mate. You have a podcast co-host?
Yeah, I do have a podcast co-host.
I'll tell you what, mate. They give me the shits like nothing else, mate. It's like having to do a podcast with your mother-in-law. My one is.
Like your mother-in-law? What are you trying to tell?
Always bloody on my case, huh?
Bye. Yeah. I'm sorry that I'm always on your case.
This segment's got no legs. I haven't done any prep for it. You really throw me under the bus here, Forkman.
Okay, well,
this is why I don't like bloody podcast co-hosts, bro. It's the ramp up. They throw you under the bus every opportunity that I got. It's bloody like I even just tried to rescue it there and I couldn't do it. That's why you're the worst.
Champ. I'm sorry. We got to figure out our legs to get this gig at Hit Network. What about this topic? So, Champ, can you tell me something? We're going to think deep thoughts right now. The first thing that comes to your mind, what is it? Absolutely nothing.
I thought you were going to ask a question.
What is the first thing that comes to your mind?
Was your topic, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Yeah.
I thought you were just going to read the next question on the topic list and say that.
No, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
The first thing that comes to my mind is that, geez, I wish I'd filled up my cup just before doing the show. I'm out of water. This is a terrible segment.
Are you a half glass person or you a...
Yeah, well, it's not anything, though. It's bloody completely empty. I'm usually just... The glass needs a bit more water kind of person. Just put a bit more water in there. That's what I think. But
you forgot to do your water.
No, well, I drank it all, and then I was going to go fill it up again. But, buddy, I had to do, this. And then you're asking me, what's the first thing that comes to your mind, Forkman?
The first thing that comes to my mind is how good looking you are today, Champ.
Mate, you are really sucking up now that you've bloody ticked me off, mate. Not a flattering look, mate.
I like the team. I like the team, Melbourne.
Team Melbourne, yeah, mate.
Are you team Melbourne all the way?
No, I'm team Geelong. No, not Geelong. No, this is team Melbourne. This is Melbourne Uni running team, man. They used to be the best.
So come on Hit Network. Give Forkman and the Champ the 5 p.m. gig.
Get the 5 p.m. slot, and we'll never record anything this bad ever again. That's the deal.
And we will love you, and you will love us forever and ever.
We'll do it. We'll do it for free, and we'll clean your car.
And we'll clean the toilet too.
That's it.
Especially after the boss have been to the toilet and left bloody big skid marks.
Oh yeah, mate. Oh yeah. So anyway, moving right along.
Yeah, moving right along.
The next topic. What is your biggest regret?
My biggest regret. Do you have a regret?
I asked you first.
You did ask me first. My biggest regret is almost not making it in time to see my son born.
Hmm?
Yeah, I thought I would have time to mow the lawn and whatnot, but little did I know he had other plans and we're gonna come earlier.
Yeah, man. Missing the birth of your son to mow the lawn wouldn't be a good move, I don't think.
Yeah, but I only made it in on time, so yeah.
Oh, you made it. That's all that counts.
Yeah. What about you, Champ? What did your biggest regret?
Got a fair few.
Yeah, do you have anything?
A fair few for my short life so far.
Okay, would you like to name one or two?
This is a very personal and sensitive question that you've just asked me to talk about on this podcast.
But there's a job that you went for that.
My biggest regret, huh?
Or a job you wanted to go to, but you were like, nah, I'm not gonna go for that job. I suck. Blah blah blah.
Nah, man. I have a fucking bloody hell, bro. Why are you putting something this heavy, man? A light-hearted question about what's your biggest regret in life. My biggest regret in life is bloody agreeing to do this bloody podcast, mate. There you go. What do you think of that? Okay, there you go. Right now I could be swimming in a nice pool somewhere, relaxing on a hot day, but instead I'm bloody being asked to open up about deeply personal things on a bloody podcast.
No,
getting stitched up every second segment, mate.
No, I know what your biggest regret is. Your biggest regret is, let me guess, not getting the 5 p.m. slot on hit.
Yeah. Or not pursuing that show on Northwest FM.
Yeah, that would have been a good show, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have been, mate. Mate. Could have gone and recorded in Hatfield, mate. It would have been lit.
Yeah. But we wouldn't be there at the moment due to coronavirus restrictions. They probably wouldn't even let that in the studio, mate.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, but we'll find out. We'll find a different radio station and go big. Maybe Kiss 101.1 will hire us.
ABC Classic FM.
ABC Gippsland. You're listening to ABC Gippsland. Forkman and the Champ.
ABC Forkman. What about ABC Forkman, mate? Just get your own channel. It's a pirate radio station, mate.
ABC, Gippsland, Forkman, and the Champ with you. We're taking your calls. When had the Mikey card blown up?
Well, I mean, they're in Gippsland, so they probably wouldn't catch public transport that much. So it's a bad topic.
They have the feline. They have the feline.
Yeah, I know, but it's a bad topic for people who wouldn't use it that much. Come on.
How do you know they don't use it that much?
They wouldn't use it that much. They use it maybe once or twice a week, bro. It's the country, mate. They don't catch that much public transport. Maybe a bus or two every now and then, but most people, especially if you're listening to the radio, you listen to the radio in your car most of the time. Let's scrap that question.
Let's put it out there to the audience. If you are from Gippsland, do you use public transport in Gippsland?
I'm not saying they don't use it, but they don't use it often enough to have very good stories about Mikey's not working.
But how do you know they don't have good? How do you know they don't have good stories?
I know, man. I know everything, man.
Maybe the 4G doesn't work over there, or the 5G.
The 4G.
So every time they touch up the thing refreshes.
Oh, bro, I've just read 2 topics ahead. Bro, what is this about? I'm not answering that question, you fucking dog.
No, this one is a good one because I'll explain later. Anyway, Champ, I'm wondering, do you still make the bed?
Yeah,
or
I make
you make your bed?
I make my bed, yeah.
Do you make it every morning?
Yeah, I do. Since I started doing it, I've gotten a lot better at stuff day to day, mate. It's a good way to start your day, mate.
Why do you make your bed?
it's kind of good coming home to a nice clean room and a made bed. Kind of sets you in a positive mindset for the rest of the day.
Well, Forkman, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm meant to make the bed, but I
Yeah.
don't make the bed, and the missus, she doesn't like it because I don't make the bed.
Mm-hmm.
She complains every time I don't make the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea why she complains, but hey, my feeling is the bed is going to get unmade anyway when we get in there. Then what's the point of making the bed?
Yeah, I guess. But what's the point of wiping your butt if you're gonna poo again later?
Well, I get you got to have a clean ass.
What's the point of brushing your teeth if you're gonna bloody eat food again later? Huh? What's the point of cutting your hair if it's gonna grow long? What's the point of doing anything?
Well, I guess for the bum thing, you got to wipe your bum so in case some chick comes behind you and spat your ass or something, or a dog.
Some chick comes up behind you and smells your ass. You're bloody losing it, mate. You're off your bloody head.
Yeah, you want to have a good smell on your behind.
Oh yeah, man. You want to have a tidy bed as well, and a nice looking room.
What? In case you take a chick home to your bedroom.
In case you want to go in there and feel accomplished and feel like you're in a nice headspace.
Okay, good point there. Good point there, champ. I'll take that.
Buddy, I'm having bloody none of you today. Buddy, what's this topic? You talk about this topic, man. I don't even want to engage in this. I'm gonna be on my phone sending some messages, and you can talk about this one to yourself,
now,
bro.
champ, I wonder, do you have any messages?
I'm not talking to you about this. I'm not talking to you about this in the podcast, man. You can talk about yours, like I just said, but I'm gonna send
like, do you pick your nose and eat it?
That's not a fetish.
That is a fetish.
Well, it's not. I mean, buddy, it's just a bad habit, and no, I don't.
I have a foot fetish.
Oh my god, I don't want to hear this.
I have a thing for feet.
Why have you put this on here?
I have a thing for feet. Like, whenever I see a good foot, I'm like, wow, that is a good foot.
Yeah, nice. Well, I don't want to, I don't want to.
And I get all excited about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, that's a nice foot. Can I just feel your foot for a second?
Yeah, no, I don't want to, say it's bad that you're into that. That's fine. That's good. I'm glad you feel comfortable being able to talk about it.
Do you have a fetish?
No, I'm not talking about if I do or do not.
I reckon you do. Podcast. I know what your fetish is. You like eating a bit of shit, don't you?
Oh, shut up. Fuck, man. You're cancelled, mate. Next topic, mate.
Next topic, Champ, come up with one.
Oh, yeah, this is my topic that I meant to come up with. Maybe I'll do one now. Maybe I'll just change it to Zing You, fuck, man, huh? Fucking,
go ahead.
You're a bloody grub, mate. Now, my topic will be a nice one, saying, hey, does anybody have newfound appreciation for the parks and open spaces around them based on how we had to go and spend so much time in there during lockdown?
You're talking about the parks?
And everything, yeah, and open space. Do people find themselves appreciating the urban green spaces more?
Like trees?
Like trees, like going outside into the park. That was the only place you could see people or do anything.
Yeah, parks are fun.
Yeah.
Myself, yeah, I do.
More? Did you go out much and meet people in parks and stuff?
I didn't really meet people in parks because my friends lived kind of more than the 3-5 Ks.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Oh, yeah?
Fair enough. But I know just a lot of people went for walks and heaps of stuff, so it should be pretty good.
What are you going to pick up a random in the park, if you know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Hey, random, would you be my friend?
Oh, yeah, as a friend, yeah, that's all right. Well, maybe you could email one of the trees in the park and get a date or something.
Maybe, but now I don't need to email a tree to get a date in the park.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I can take my date with me to the park and we can have a picnic.
Yeah, do it then. Prove it.
I will. Yeah. Anyway, where can people find Forkman and the Champ when they are not recording their podcast and not being completely stupid and... Well,
you can find Forkman at a date in the park. Apparently, he'll be there. Which park though? Tell us which park.
None of your business.
None of your business. Oh, what? So it's their business if we have fetishes, but not their business if we're going to a park for a date. Come on, Forkman.
So I'll tell them what park. We're gonna be in that park near the park in Wattle Park.
Wattle Park.
Yeah.
The one with them.
We'll be on the tram.
Me on the tram, baby.
You can find out on Facebook, our new look Facebook, by the way. We do have some new branding. We've gone orange for the summer. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
You can find out on Facebook. That look for Forkman and the Champ. You can find out on Instagram, Forkman and the Champ. Sorry, Forkman and the Champ podcast. That's look for us there. We're there. Where else are we? We're also on my favorite website, TikTok. Look for Forkman and the Champ on there. We're on YouTube. Look for Forkman and the Champ on there. iTunes, Spotify, all your good audio podcasting websites we are on, and also on YouTube. Just search for Forkman and the Champ. Also, you can email us anytime at Forkman and the Champ podcast at gmail.com.
.au.
No, .au. That Forkman and the Champ podcast at gmail.com. Champ, do you have any shout outs this week?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to all the people working hard at the ice cream stalls all around Melbourne over these hot days, mate. You're going to be working real hard, keeping the people cool, loading them up with some fresh cream. So good on you.
And hopefully, business will pick up and you'll guys be smashing it out of the park.
You guys will be churning out ice cream, mate. You'll just be spilling ice cream out everywhere, mate. Good on you.
I'd like to give a shout out to old mate Dan Andrews, who we probably won't see a lot of in the coming weeks due to Victoria being COVID free. We'll probably only see him if there's something real seriously going on.
Yeah.
With the COVID numbers. But hey, yeah, so I'd like to give a shout out to Dan. Thank you for keeping Victoria safe. Forkman and the Champ, we both love you. Both won Dan Andrews at the next election.
Yep.
We'll be broadcasting live at the election, I reckon.
We'll do a live stream.
Yeah.
I signed up to my local ALP branch, so I might be actually working.
Wait, who is your local ALP guy?
It's Peter Khalil.
Wait, is that Labor or Liberal?
He's Labor, so
He's
ALP
Labor.
is Labor, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, state election, we don't have a candidate yet because we're we just don't have one. So
okay, no. Anyway, until next time, I've been Forkman.
I've also been Forkman. Ciao for now, not forever.
No, who have you been really?
The Champ.
You've been the Champ, and
I've been the Champ.
Ciao for now. Ciao for now, not forever.
Ciao for now, not forever.
And remember to always wash your hands with soap, water, and hand sanitizer.
And shampoo.
And shampoo.
Conditioner, get those soft hands, mate. Aloe vera, bit of sunscreen, mate.
I do not talk to strangers. I do not talk to strangers, especially guys that look like
the Champ.
And why that?
Because, you might learn a bit about the world now, give you hidden truths about the planet that will shock you to your core, and you'll never be able to look at reality the same.
On that note, have a good week.
Opening sleepless night and wakeless nightmare hellscape world you'll be inhabiting. That's in your own imagination. It's all happen. Anyway, see you later, everybody.
On that note, we'll see you next time on Forkman and the Champ for episode number 40. It's going to be a big one.
Episode number 40. It's
I hear a rumor that may or may not be happening that good old friend of the show, Simo, will be doing it alone live on the podcast.
We're going to try and get a live performance by Oasis as well. So tune in for that. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but I'm going to put in a bit of work to see if I can get it sorted out.
Awesome. Are you looking forward to it?
Looking for that for Simo, and hopefully if we can just get some emails out, a live performance by Oasis. Awesome.
I look forward to it. Until next time, I've been Forkman, he's been the Champ, and goodbye.
I've been the Champ. Bye.